Wow, that plane had its JATO packs flying.
Dude, I was just about to ask, did you change the sound on that thing? Because it sounds amazing.
So I was using what's it called? Epidemic Sounds or whatever. They charge $20 a month to use those sound effects. So I found a cheaper way to do it.
Dude,
so I'm saving $20 a month.
This one sounds way better.
It didn't sound like that when I first set it up, but after it went up, I was like, damn, what the hell?
I did the same thing. I was like, whoa, that's a new sound.
All right. I think Darren's frozen again.
Is he? Darren, frozen?
Darren, wake up. The freaking VFW and their shitty ass freaking.
Hey, I guarantee our internet in the new building is not going to be like this. It's way better. Darren, hey, if you can get off and come back on, that's great.
Yeah. So you're out there watching. Our guest is frozen right now, so I'm sure he'll be back on. But by the time we get done yapping, hopefully he's back with us.
Yeah.
So before we get started, and there he goes. Oh, while he's coming back on, let's get a word from our sponsor, Charlie, over at Single Tree.
Hi, Charlie.
What is going on, guys? It's your man, Charlie, right here from Single Tree Barbecue. Did you know we are on a mission to build community through undeniable hospitality and the perfect plate of barbecue? Y'all come check us out, 2805 Old Fort Parkway, right here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Tuesday through Saturday from 11 to 8, Sundays from 11 to 4. Give us a call at 615-307-0120. You can check us out on all the social platforms at Single Tree BBQ. We look forward to seeing you. Thank you. Appreciate all the support.
Thank you, Charlie.
Thank you, Charlie.
Our guest is not back yet. Darren, where you at, buddy?
Darren, come on, man. Come on, man. I know you're working tonight. You're working hard at the VFW for those 9 people that are at your establishment.
Our guest is he's trying to broadcast from Kentucky, the VFW in Kentucky.
Yep.
And he's struggling a little bit. That's the second time he's dropped. But anyways, while we wait for Mr. Darren, look, it's the man of the hour.
Sorry about that, guys. You know how these local internet systems are about as reliable.
Yeah, so that's the second time it's happened. So if you happen to freeze up and drop off again, just jump back in.
Keep on doing the same process.
Yeah. And keep on trucking, man. This episode might go on for about 3 hours.
It'll keep our listeners like involved. They're like, oh,
yeah.
Oh, come on, Darren. Let's come back.
Hey, in the middle of a great story.
So I can't complain.
So we heard from Charlie. So I just want to remind everybody, all the money. Oh, there he goes. He's frozen again.
All right.
Oh, there he goes.
Really?
So
nope, never mind. No, you're good.
He's
you're
back.
Good.
Okay.
You were frozen.
I was like, wait a minute, I could see me this time.
Okay.
All the funds that are generated through this channel goes to Minutes Wisely, where we send veterans and first responders and Gold Star families to sporting events. We had a hell of a first year. We're super proud to be able to do this. Another way we do that is through cookbook sales. Go ahead and hit me up for a cookbook. The $20 proceeds go to sending these fine people to sporting events and
Detroit Lions,
Predators. We're gonna hit them all eventually.
National Soccer Club. That's next. The soccer's next.
Yeah. So when I was in Michigan, when I was in Michigan all week last week for work, and I did a presentation for the American Legion Post there, the Women's Auxiliary. They absolutely loved it. I had them in basically tears about what we're doing, and I think they want to help out. They're actually talking about doing an event for us, and then the funds will come right directly to us, which is super exciting. Some other big things came about in Michigan for us, but I can't talk right now because nothing isn't. When it comes to fruition or something develops out of it, I'll definitely get it out there, but it's too early to talk about.
Dude, you just teased like everybody.
Yes. Well, it's a pretty big deal. If it comes through, it's a pretty big deal.
Okay. That's cool.
March Madness. We're doing March Madness brackets. It's $20 a bracket. 50% goes to the winner. 50% goes to the nonprofit.
Sounds like a 50-50 to me, Darren.
Yes, hit us up if you want to get into a March Madness bracket, which is going to kick off in like a week. So we got to get these in. What else we got going on? A Yeti.
Yeti cooler
raffle.
at Single Tree. Yep.
Yes, we have a Yeti cooler sitting at Single Tree. If you want to win a Yeti, a $500 Yeti filled with swag for $10, swing by Single Tree, pick up a ticket or two. I think that's all I got.
I got to go on Tuesday, man, because it wasn't ready the last time I was there. It'll be ready on Tuesday.
So today we have the Battle of Chaplains. We have the Tennessee State Chaplain. We have the Kentucky State Chaplain. So are you both in the Southern Conference, I assume?
We are both. Hey, and guess what? You're in the Southern Conference, past commander.
Well, I'm just talking about the as chaplains. Yes.
Yes, we are both in the. Yes, we are both in the Southern Conference. Actually, all three of us are. Yes.
Before we get going, did you have anything to? You have any events? Do you want to?
I want to give a shout out to our adopted Blackman JROTC High School. They just went to the Sergeant Major Gray championship drill drone. They got first, they got second, they got overall. They did amazing. These kids are great. And the drone team, the JLab team, they're actually going to DC to compete against all the other JRTCs across the country. I'm sorry, they're the best in Tennessee. I'm going to say it right now. Their senior Army staff, Colonel Gaylord, Eric Hopper, Chief Warrant Officer 3, and First Sergeant Hart are amazing people. They did a great job. I'm sorry that I could not go, but I had a lot of church stuff to do.
Hey, by the way, we sent CW03 Hopper to a Detroit Lions game this past year. He was able to take his uncle, who was a Navy veteran, so to have two veterans in the seats was a pretty awesome weekend for us.
Oh, you can't beat
anything else?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we're doing some good shit, man.
I'm gonna be announcing this a lot, but May 25th we will be having another Memorial Day ruck in Murfreesboro. I don't have the address because I don't have it in front of me. But we had 80 people last year for our first hike. It was awesome.
Tiffany helping you?
Tiffany is helping. And her green
make sure you don't tell the other insurance guy about this.
No,
I don't want no fights going on.
She's dating this Army major who was 101st. He was artillery battery. He and I were in Ramadi in the same time frame in 2006. I met him. I talked with him yesterday, and the proceeds that we are getting from this hike is going to JCS, which is this nonprofit that's local, and it helps heroes that have gotten the Purple Heart get back on their feet. So it's really
Good
cool.
stuff.
Mark your calendars, May 25th, 8:30. It's sort of the Greenway, but it's over there. It's gonna be fun. 2 in, 2 out. It's 4 miles total. We're gonna have a big party, a party foul. It's gonna be awesome.
I probably won't walk it, but can I be there with a table?
No. Yes. You and I will have a table there, sir.
Yes.
It'll be right next to each other.
Yes. We can do
we're shooting for 150
table dances.
250 to 100 150 to 200 people.
Yes. So yes, go ahead.
No, our Stones River, we're picking up the tab for food. But it's for a good cause. So come on out, wear your silkies, wear your Ranger panties, bring your flags, whatever.
Can I wear my thong?
We want to see you out there. You can wear your banana hammock, sir.
Yes.
You can.
Don't forget to set your little
Darren,
bucket
it's
out
quite
front,
a sight to see, by the way. I've seen it before. It's breathtaking.
I bet it is.
I need to get a banana hammock that goes down to bell bottoms, so I feel like I'm in uniform.
There you go. Now you got it figured out.
Yeah, I just want to mention that sometimes we're not live, but I just want to mention to everybody that we are live. So if you want to go ahead and drop,
if you want to come in and chime in and
drop a chat down for us. It's all good.
Okay, maybe ask a question or two. You never know.
Yes,
we get those. We get those very often.
Occasionally, we get somebody chiming in on us.
But now, do you want to? You ready? I'm good. I'm good on announcements.
Yeah, I'm ready. You can introduce your fellow chaplain.
ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Darren Adkins,
the esteemed
from Kentucky. He is the VFW Department Chaplain for Kentucky. He is my friend, and he has a lot to say.
I think he's 3 chaplains. Post district.
Oh, he's a post district and a state chaplain.
He's showing you up, buddy.
He is definitely showing me up.
Baby.
You are the trifecta, man. They should make an award for that in the VFW. They should make an award for that. Brian, are you listening? Make an award for this, please.
Call it the Darren Adkins Award.
The Darren Adkins Award. Darren.
Well, at least you'll know it'll be a small plaque then, because I'm only 5'3", so
tiny plaque like that. Well, Darren, who are you? Why did you join the 3rd best service in the military?
Wow.
Yeah. So.
Well, Navy is first, that guy, Marine, and then it goes Army after that. So, you know.
Well, now you only said the Navy was best because they sign your checks.
2.
We are the department of the Navy, the men's department. Yes.
You are.
There we go.
Men's department. Oh, shoot.
Darren, this is your show, man. Let's go.
Yeah, why don't you introduce yourself, buddy?
Well, my name is Darren Adkins. I'm born and raised in Whitesburg, Kentucky. I'm a member of Post 5829 here in Whitesburg. Been a proud member of the VFW consistently for 6 years. I'm holding my Silver Legacy membership. In the Army, I joined the Army back in 1995 and did basic at Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Oh, God.
Served 14 years, got a 5-year tour in Germany, 1 deployment to Kosovo, 2 deployments to Iraq.
Wow.
So why 14? You're so close.
I know. Well, I was discharged for medical conditions, so you can only do so much, man.
I hear that.
I'm not gonna lie, I miss it every day, man. Miss it every day.
Mm-hmm.
Me too. So does he, dude. He talks about his ship every day. I talk about my Marine Corps every day. It's like, I don't know. We miss it.
So I miss my M88 because I was with artillery as an artillery mechanic, but I specialized in vehicle recovery rescue. So I was on the VTR and M88 my whole career.
Interesting.
That's really cool. That's on your coin, right?
I was basically the AAA that at the time should have been an AA. That's the joke we usually ran with.
Right.
But yeah, that is on my chaplain coin as well, which I actually have one here with me.
I guess that's an artillery joke. So I don't get it.
Yes, there you go.
Nice.
You gonna send me one? Hey, you gonna send me one of those bad boys?
Actually, absolutely, because me and Andrew are going to be seeing each other later this week, so I will have one in hand to give to him to hand personally deliver to you, my friend.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'm going to see him on Friday. He invited me up to their spring. Is it right? Spring convention.
Yes, sir.
In Erlanger, Kentucky, and so I will be announcing. Sorry to interrupt, Darren, but I'm going to say it right now. But
no.
I'm the as you all know, or you might not know, I'm the VFW Southern Conference chaplain, and I am appointing. Hey, Jason Steiner, how are you? I'm appointing Darren as my chaplain assistant because it's 14 states. It's a lot of ground to cover for one person, and Darren has been helping me for years. I've known him for since we went to the convention in St. Louis
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Yeah, and
yes, sir.
So he said yes, and so I'm going to give him a present that's very meaningful to me, and it's probably going to be meaningful to him. So I can't wait to see you, man. But yes, I will get that coin, and I'll give it over to Fleek ASAP.
Yeah.
Please do. And by the way, thank you. This I know, not at the risk of sounding campy, that is an extreme honor that you're bestowing on me. I can't thank you enough, my brother.
Dude, you're helping me out, man. That's a lot of cats to herd. That's 14 chaplains to take care of. I mean, that's a lot, and 250,000 members. I mean, that's crazy.
It is. It really is.
You're not going to cuss when you're a chaplain, are you? Out there doing your chaplain duties.
We have to show at least a measure of restraint.
A little bit. Just a little bit.
Now when the doors close, I can't make any promises.
Right on. So
what else, man?
Yeah, when you left the boot camp, how long before you actually were deployed?
See, my first deployment to Kosovo was while I was stationed in Germany, so that was like around 2000. My daughter and the reason I remember my oldest daughter had just been born, so I got to spend about a week with her, and then came back and she was walking. So,
yeah.
But that was my first deployment. That was in 2000, so probably about a 5-year gap there in between getting into service and then going on my first deployment.
So you were in the service pre 9/11.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, and actually on 9/11, I was actually my unit was doing like sister training with the Hungarian army, and so we were right in the middle of Hungary in the field with them, and that's when we found out about 9/11.
Wow.
Oh damn.
We basically watched it from a view screen in a tent. Which basically, we all thought somebody was playing a practical joke on us, and all jokes. I mean, we did. We thought somebody was playing a prank on us, and I'm like,
I thought that too.
I mean,
man.
come on. When we get to the tent, and it's like you could have heard a pin drop. I mean, not even the crickets were chirping out in the field. I mean, it was unreal.
Yeah, I was mixing paint in Naples, Florida, listening to the Howard Stern show. I thought it was a bit, and
That's
it turned
funny. I was
out.
listening to Howard. That's how I found out. I was listening to Howard Stern.
You were too?
Also. Yeah.
Really? Oh
yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I was like 8:30 in the morning when I was listening to Howard Stern, and I was like, "What is this a bit? Is this real?" And then I came home and I watched the news and I started like crying.
Yeah,
went into
my buddy told me I
office.
thought he was making some kind of sick joke, and I said, "Dude, that's not cool, man. Don't make no jokes like that." And then, but then seeing it live, it just, how do you verbalize those emotions? You can't.
Yeah.
I mean, you really can't.
Yeah, it was some scary shit, man.
And then when did you go to Iraq?
Let's see. The first time I went in 2004, I was stationed in Baghdad at FOB at FOB. Well, they called it FOB Steel Dragons, what they called it. They named them after the units the first time I went. And then I went in 2006 to LSA Anaconda.
You were in Anaconda?
I sure was. The Adiala province, I believe is what it was called.
Yeah. Yeah. I was in Ramadi when you were in Anaconda.
Yeah. Yeah. Really ugly times up there, my friend.
What'd you make? Staff sergeant? Sergeant first class?
No, I made staff sergeant when I was over there. Yeah.
Okay. That's good. 14 years.
Yeah, I was still doing recovery. They wouldn't let me use my 88. They made me use a Hemet Wrecker, which was like, kind of a mind rape for me on that one, because they wouldn't let me use the vehicle I was trained on. But it is what it is. There's like, here's the vehicle, take it and go. It's
Damn.
But yeah.
Jeez.
But it's like with any deployment. You have great times, you have bad times.
You got any
take.
stories of those bad times or good times that you want to share with us?
Ooh, some of those good times. What you try to be creative. Because you're basically, you don't have all the amenities at home. I'm not speaking Greek here. You guys know. We had done things like someone managed to, and I don't know how they got it there. Jars of silly string. And we had guys that were setting up sniper missions with silly string when you'd come into the sleeping area. And then a couple of us, and I'm guilty of this one right here, huge wrestling fan. Been a huge wrestling fan since the age of 6. Many of us brought replica wrestling belts to Iraq. And in our downtime, we staged matches. What? Yeah. Oh yeah. It was basically our version of WWE / old school NWA.
Dude, you're like the same age as us, so you probably the Iron Sheik, Hulk Hogan, Superfly Snuka, Jake the Snake, Ted DiBiase,
Randy.
like all those guys.
My personal favorite, and a lot of people give me a funny look when I say this, but to me, the best guy that ever put on the boots was Arn Anderson.
Who?
Yeah, I'm not familiar with him.
He was one of the original Four Horsemen. Get on YouTube and look him up.
Okay. Damn.
Him and Ric Flair worked together quite a bit.
Ric Flair. Okay, I know Ric Flair. I don't know the other guy. Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But Arn Anderson teaming with Tully Blanchard, I mean, you couldn't find a better tag team out there.
Is Ric Flair the dude that always yells "woo"?
That's the one.
That's the one. Yeah, yeah. I think he turned. Dude, he just had a birthday. I think I saw that on Facebook. He just turned like 80 or something.
Yeah, and he's got more lives than a cat. I mean, really. But no, I mean, we had some crazy times. I think I was blessed. I never got injured while I was there. You know, not physically injured. I think I have the running record for close calls, but nothing, direct. Dodged a dud mortar.
Oh shit.
That's tough.
That's a good day.
In fact, I have a picture of it in my photo album of where it landed. It just whoomp.
UXO, get EOD out here. Come on, man. We got unexploded ordnance. Come on. Take care of this stuff. Wow.
Damn. I think I would poop my pants. Oh, he's gone again.
Damn.
Freaking
Darren,
VFW,
you're just
man.
getting interesting, man. Hey, Jason Steiner, how are you, man? We'll try to get together if you're seeing this. I'll try, I'm trying to shorten up my stuff that I'm doing. So we'll definitely be talking sometime soon.
He's in Washington, right?
Nebraska.
Oh, wait, Nebraska. Okay. There's another couple group of guys that we had on there from Washington. So I always get him mixed up.
Yeah. Okay.
Nebraska. He's up there by Alex, right?
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's up. Yeah, that's how we got. That's how we got him. I think it was Alex. Alex mentioned his name. Don't worry, guys. He'll be back on. His VFW's internet sucks. So.
Yes.
I
need to play something like the Jeopardy music.
Na, 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 na. Hey, I just saw this. What is that? Is that the Marine Corps?
Army.
Oh, Army. You know what I just saw on Facebook, man? Do you remember the Saturday Night Lives with Will Ferrell as a host of Jeopardy?
Yeah.
And then Sean Connery is like anal bum cover. I just saw that. It still makes me chuckle, man. That shit's fucking funny as shit.
The rapist.
The rapist? You mean
he's like
therapist?
The therapist? I'll take the rapist for 200.
Oh man, that shit gets me going all the time, dude. Hey,
did you have to feed your gerbils?
You guys are going to be getting tired. Look, are you guys as tired as me of all the disappearing?
Dude, hey, listen. Hey, you're important. We're gonna wait for you. That's how we do it over here.
You spoil me, sir. You spoil me.
It's a good thing I like you, Darren. Sorry, I got a knife.
To shake you.
Whoa,
He just pulled a K-bar out on you.
No, it's a little knife that I keep on me all the time. I don't have a K-bar anymore.
That's adorable.
You have that K-bar plaque.
Oh my God, the bayonet that we won like 2 years ago.
Yeah. Where's that sucker at?
Fleek, by the way, guess what came up in my memories today?
Uh-oh.
Remember the post that we used to belong to?
Yes.
They turned 75 years old that day. There's a picture of you and me and Brian, that other guy, and Adam Sykes and Brian Walker and Hunley Ford when he was like a district commander, like way back in the day.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Now he's the junior vice state, right?
No, he's the commander
Senior.
of he's a
Oh,
state
he is the commander now. Oh yeah. Okay, well he
Yeah.
was back then.
I hope, dude. I hope not. So this is a good segue into the VFW. I really
Yes.
hope. I hope we pull it off in Kentucky and Tennessee. I hope we get 102% for the state. I really do. I don't know where you are.
It's. I think I saw this morning, but I think we're at 93% now.
Okay, yeah, we're probably about the same. I think 93, maybe 94. I don't know.
Yeah, it's been a hard go at it this year. I don't know if you guys have had similar issues with recruiting, but it's been a lot more challenging this year.
Well, not our post, because actually, if you didn't know this, past Commander Fleek was the first commander of the newly installed VFW 12206. He was the first commander. He's one of the founders. It's me, him, Doug Carnes, and Stephen Cochran. We founded the post. We voted him as commander. I was what the hell was I? The quartermaster, or was I the adjutant? I was a quartermaster. And then I became the adjutant. Then I became commander, and then commander again. So yeah, it was crazy.
And we've made All-American every single year.
All-state,
dude, that's
All-American.
incredible. That's absolutely awesome, dude.
Dude, our post is at 102.98%, and we still have 29 people that need to renew, and those guys renew in May and June. So
yeah.
Our first year, we were killing it. We met all the eligibility for All-American, but the VFW didn't want to give it to us because we didn't have any time under our belt. We were brand new.
We were a new post, and
our district commander went to bat for us. And went to the big guy at the top of the heap and said, "Hey, these guys deserve it, man. Let's give it to them."
Yeah,
3 years ago.
Well, look, I mean, when you put in the work, you should reap the rewards. You know, I've always been a staunch defender of that.
3 years ago, wasn't that Hal Roche was commander in chief, right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Yes, Hal.
You're right. If I'm using your math on that, yeah, that does sound right.
Well, I got a recruiting award from him, and then the next year I got a recruiting award from Fritz. I did not get a recruiting award from Tim. I know. Yeah, we got rings. I
don't know how to make
nice.
This
looks
is for
good.
That was for March Madness for VFW, which, by the way, that is the Commander's Challenge for March. So basically, I'm going to say this right now. That's Brian Walker's idea, and the VFW National incorporated it into the Commander's Challenge. So Brian Walker, thank you for doing that.
Kudos.
Lynn is going to kill me for saying that. I know it. I know. I'm going to get a phone call probably in about 20 minutes.
But they're going to do that again?
They're doing it for the Commander's Challenge for March.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome, though.
It's each state is in a bracket. So there are 4 brackets. So we're Tennessee and Kentucky. We're in the second bracket, right?
I believe so.
So
I haven't had a chance to really deep dive on it. So
it's basically department against department. And whoever comes out on top on recruiting, they move up to the next level. So next month it's probably going to be the quarterfinals, then the semifinals, then the finals, and then I don't know. There's probably going to be some big prize. I don't know. I really haven't looked at it either.
See, that's what I like when they shake up, different like competitions and stuff for VFWs. It keeps it interesting, keeps it hot, keeps it fresh.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got to do stuff like that because one of the biggest things that I see a problem with, especially in my area, is complacency and, sometimes, and you can't help it. That's human nature to get bored. That's like every year here we do like, even though it may sound like it's become a regular thing now, but we do like a hog roast. Every year, free food for the community.
That's awesome. Whoa, really? That sounds like what you're doing, Fleek. And June 14th.
June 14th is a tentative date. We're doing a frontline festival where we're going to feed the community.
That's awesome, dude.
Try to get everybody in.
First responders, Gold Star, doctors, lawyers, teachers, nurses, cadaver people, morgue people,
Yeah,
all
you
of
name
them.
it.
If you
2
work,
legs, 4 legs.
if you work, then you're coming. I can't
Yeah.
I can't come because I'm retired, so I don't really work. So
No, whatever.
sorry.
It's
No,
for
you're not.
veterans, you bonehead.
Hey, listen, man. I'm sorry. Hey, but you know what? You're Fleek. When are you retiring? Like, do you got what 20 more years in you?
I have no idea.
Because you need to take this show, do it full time. Nosebleed Report, Minutes Wisely, and this show.
I would love to
Full
do
blast.
this full time. Stop working and do this full time, but
hey, we
it's not
need
gonna
the
pay my-
sponsors, man. We need some sponsors.
I still have a Cadillac to pay for.
Oh God, you're still paying on that? Oh,
Yeah, it's only a
dude.
year old.
Wow.
Darren, his Cadillac is freaking awesome, man. It purrs, dude. You can't even hear the engine in that thing. It is amazing.
Oh, wow.
Sorry.
You had me at hello.
So Darren, as a
Sir.
Kentucky as a Kentucky chaplain, what are you doing different that other Kentucky chaplains? What are you doing different from your past predecessors as chaplains? What are you doing different this year?
Well, the thing to me is I kind of use I'm incorporating 2 things. One I learned from my father, and the other I learned in the military as an M88 driver. The thing I got from my father is you have to stay engaged. My father was a traveling sales rep for a company called House Hassan, which basically they supply hardware to every store, like the mom and pop stores for their hardware goods, appliances, stuff like that. And he could do it all from home on the phone. No problem. He's 74 years old, but he still drives to over 200 stores and visits them personally. Make sure he engages with them eye to eye. One thing is you've got to keep yourself familiar with your work base. You got to stay in constant contact with the people you work with. I try to send out emails. Sometimes I'll do random buddy checks on the phone to my fellow chaplains, my district chaplains and stuff like that. Just call them on the whim, say, hey, how's it going in your district this week? What are you guys doing this week? Have you got anything planned, doing like fundraising, workshops? And then the other thing I'm trying to push as far as I can, and you'll see it on my coin, but I actually have a motto with the M88 on it. It's recover, repair, and return. And that was our mission in the field. When you're on the M88, you recover the vehicle wherever they're stuck. You repair them on site if you can, or get them to the UMCP or maintenance collection point to be repaired, and then you return them to the battlefield. To me, that's something that the chaplains should be doing in the VFW. It's the same with veterans. In fact, not just the chaplains, but anybody. When you find a new veteran, you meet a veteran that's in trouble. That's your recover stage. Find out what the issue is. Why is he stuck where he's at? What's going on with him? Repair. It may just be an ear for them. Might be just the repair they need. Maybe it's financial, maybe it's medical. And then you tow them to where they need to go to get that repair they need. And then return. Well, for us now, for veterans, return is the battlefield's life right now. And that's what we do. We try to do. We need to get out there and help veterans get back on their feet and get back into either the workforce or just general life as it is.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Do you guys do anything different to try to bring in younger VFW members?
Right now, the challenge with bringing in some of the younger veterans right now, especially in our age bracket, because we're like in between the 45 to 55 age range. A lot of them still have, full-time jobs and kids. And there's also those old stigmas too from earlier administrations in some smaller areas, especially, where a lot of VSOs, and not just the VFW, but a lot of VSOs were basically just primarily canteens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's left a stigma on a lot of people. So the hard part is showing them, hey, this is what we do in the community. We're not just we're like donating to school football teams, ROTC projects.
Yep.
We're recognizing our law enforcement, our teachers. We're getting out there and we're doing stuff with the community.
Our
I mean,
students
that's where the rubber meets the road.
Yeah. You know,
a few years ago when I first started, I was working when the COVID epidemic hit. And I actually, with a friend of mine from high school, we started a project called Noble Cause. Sorry, it's been a couple of years, but we made masks and care packages and sent them out statewide. And actually, I was blessed enough to be featured on Mike Rowe's show, returning the favor with that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. And let me tell you, Mike Rowe, that's a down to earth son of a gun right there, man.
Oh, the dirty job guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that is cool. Oh,
he's unbelievable. Awesome. And here's the thing: I still to this day do not know who nominated me to be on his show.
Really?
And I would love to know who did that, so I could put my arm around him and thank him, because I mean that was, 3-4 years ago, and I still have no clue how I got picked out of so many for that. You know?
Did he do anything cool for you?
Well, actually, he did. He donated $5,000 to help finish the fundraiser off, and he donated another $10,000 to help remodel our VFW kitchen here at our post.
No.
Damn, hell yeah. I knew it.
Yes, sir. I mean, unreal. I mean, and I'm going to tell you the honest God truth. I'm going to turn in my man card for a second because I bawled like a baby.
Not bad.
Hey,
yeah.
I would too,
I mean,
man.
what can you do? It was great stuff, man. Dude, I mean, that was one of the highlights of my life right there.
How did I not know? Did you tell me that like 3 years ago? Because I don't remember that story at all.
We had talked about it, and you said, "Weren't you on that Mike Rowe show?" I said, and then we had started talking about it.
I did. Yes. Okay. Yeah. You're right. I'd forgotten about that. I totally forgot about that. I am so sorry, Darren.
No apologies necessary. You know, when we get our age, that starts slipping a little.
Yeah, especially Andrew. He's slipping all up.
I know. Well, hey, listen. Hey, if I didn't have my Google Calendar,
yeah,
I wouldn't be on time for anything anymore. Even church.
Hey, look, I still use stone tablet and a chisel. Okay.
Oh man,
that's that stuff, baby.
That's funny. That's funny. The blue people.
Yeah, the blue people.
Not only do we write backwards, we read backwards. Okay.
What's the state of Kentucky got going on in the next? Next week, and then what's going on in July? There's something big going on in the state of Kentucky in July. I can't remember what it is.
Boy, is there. Oh, so this week coming up, we were going to have our spring conference in Erlangen, and you were going to be actually my special guest, Andrew. Which thank you, by the way, for being able to make that. I really do appreciate it.
Hey, I haven't been in Kentucky in forever, so I definitely need to come back.
That's right. And coming up in July, for the first time, and I'm not sure when the last one was, but we will be hosting the national convention for the VFW. And that will be held in Louisville, Kentucky.
It's Louisville.
Louisville?
No, it's Louisville.
In Louisville, Kentucky?
Louisville, KY.
No, that's a different town. It really is Louisville.
Is there a Louisville? Really?
I believe there is, actually.
Hey, hold on. Is there a Springfield, Kentucky?
There is.
Oh, there's a Springfield everywhere.
There is. Amazing. Every state has a Springfield.
Amazing.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Absolutely.
That's where the Simpsons live.
Yes, it is.
God, man. No, that's cool. I'm going to try and get Fleek to come to Louisville. I think that'd be cool. We could probably score a couple interviews.
Dude,
yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. I mean, heck, I'll be. Lord, I'd love to come break bread with you guys and stuff. I mean,
I'm getting an Airbnb. I'm going to order it. I think in May.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
What's the VFW's policy on setting up tables at their conferences? Is that a big no-no? Costs a few bucks.
It's $2,000 for a table, man.
Yeah.
Plus insurance, and you've got to call Lynn. You probably would have had to call Lynn a
long time
4
ago.
months ago.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
That's okay. I don't got money to give them anyway.
Dude, hey, bring your credit card, man, because anything VFW you want, they've got like tables of like hats and paraphernalia. Oh,
Well, the
dude,
VFW stores there.
I'm bringing my checkbook, man. I'm buying a lot of shit, man. A lot of shit.
Oh yeah, the VFW store is there. So if you need to stock up on stuff, the National Convention is the place to do it, man. I'll tell you.
And it's cheap. And and you can buy it under my name or Darren's, because us Life Legacy members, we get a better discount than regular Life members, by the way. Just saying.
Well, you don't have to pay the pesky shipping charge.
Yeah, and that too. Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, that's a great idea.
That's
so if
almost
you need
worth
anything, guys, if you need anything from the VFW, just let me know. Write it down. I'll buy it. You can pay me back.
It's almost worth it burning $1,200 for your legacy membership then.
You know, honestly, actually, all jokes aside, it really is, because I'm going to have my gold before this year's out, hopefully.
Dude, hey, I can't wait till I get my paperwork for the brick, because I'm a gold. I just got gold December, and they haven't even sent me the paperwork for the brick yet. But I was up at headquarters, and I did see Ross's. I saw all of our two of our people. I saw their bricks in our post.
Is there a way to look it up, or you just sit there and stare at them all day?
No, you go, dude. It's right outside headquarters. Like there's a statue, and then there are bricks all around it, and there's walls. It's kind of like the Vietnam Wall, because there's so many. They're gonna start doing them on walls because there are so many people that they need to put in. It's crazy.
Yeah, see, I regret not going to see that. I mean, I've been to Kansas City twice for those 2 conventions in a row they had, and that's the one thing I regret not getting to do is go to the actual headquarters building and kind of touring it.
Dude, you're gonna love it, man. Every floor except for 2 are VFW. Like the 3rd,
awesome.
the 4th, the 9th, the 11th, the 12th. The VFW auxiliary is on the 9th floor. They're part. They're in the same building, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely.
Membership is on 4. That's where I was, because and Ed, and I'm going to say Ed Stefanik. He was on this show. He is the legend of recruiting.
And just an all-around good guy too. I mean, come on, you can't say enough good stuff about him.
Army guy, soldier. I got to crash at his house. I got to meet his girlfriend, who is a Chief Warrant Officer 4 in the Missouri State Guard, which that's kind of cool because she's a damn unicorn. You don't see too many Chief Warrant Officer 4s.
You really don't.
They took me out to dinner Monday night. Went to this great place in the Power and Light District, and then dropped me off the next day. They had great hospitality. Corey Hunt, Marvin, Ed, everybody else that was there, because everyone truly important in the VFW, which membership is, but I don't know why they weren't in DC. But everybody else in that office was in DC for the legislative conference. But membership, because they're always working, they're there. I got to see what Ed does. Dude, he just looks at people coming in online. He's like, okay. And he's looking up what conflict they went to. Okay, he's good. He's good. No, I've got to put a check in that. I've got to call him. I need more information. Like, he was just like, dude, he gets like, oh my God, like 400 people trying to come into the VFW like every day. I saw them. I'm like, and they accept, deny. It was cool. It was cool to see, because the denied people, he's got to do research on those guys, like, and see, like, some of these guys were in Germany. And like my district commander for 6, that's how he got in the VFW. He was there when the wall came down. So that's automatic. That's VFW right there. Boom. Good to go. But there's so many operations. There's like, 7 pages of operations that you have to look through, like, that will get you into the VFW, minus the ones that we already know about.
Yeah, once you get into specifics, it is.
Dude, there's operations that I wasn't even born when these operations came about. And these guys, they were part of it. And like, oh, okay, well, here it is. You're good to go. You're eligible for the VFW. Congratulations. Welcome. Very cool.
Are you done motarding out now?
A little bit. I don't know, dude. I'm sorry, man. It was just cool to be at the headquarters,
I know.
man.
I'm just giving you shit, man.
Wait, Fleek, have you been to the headquarters? Past Commander
No.
Fleek?
So listen, I was invited to go up there and they freaking canceled it because of COVID.
When we won.
Yeah.
That's right. You did. Yeah, you and I were supposed to go. And they got canceled because of COVID. Damn it. That's right. I forgot about that.
Yep. I was all ready to go too, man. They were going to pay the airfare and everything.
Because we won the early bird 4 years ago, 3 years ago, something like that. We won the early bird. And so we both got tumblers and we got the
battery
charger,
pack,
right?
Yeah, the battery pack thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we mopped up. I swear to God, man, our post that year, we won every single challenge except for one. Because I didn't think they had one. There was 1 month they didn't have one, but we won every single challenge, and I was proud to be under past Commander Fleek.
Yeah,
that's awesome, dude.
We had a nice little run.
We had a nice run, but I don't know if you guys know this. Last Commanders Challenge in February, we finally won one. We're the only post in Tennessee to win a Commanders Challenge as of yet, by the way.
Awesome, dude. Oh, that reminded me. Another thing you could ask me about some things I was doing different, and it just totally hit me when you said that. I actually started a Chaplain of the Year program here for the Department of Kentucky.
Yes, you did.
And apparently, there's never been one. There's never been one. So, and to me, I mean, I think, the chaplains in our state, a lot of people don't get recognized for the work they do. Because if you really think about it, if you do the position of chaplain correctly, you'll be one of the busiest guys on a post. Hands down.
He is the busiest guy. He is the busiest guy.
Yeah, but no, Darren's right. I mean, sometimes the people often forget about, the chaplain. Sorry. I mean, Darren, are you if you go to a meeting, like if you go to district, are you acknowledged? Like, hey, okay, all right. I mean, there
have been times I've actually sat through a district meeting and not even been introduced.
Yep, me too. Me too. I'm not going to say.
And I was a state rep too. Is the funny thing.
Wait, I remember.
But
I remember one time at Southern Conference Convention. I don't know. I think I was sitting next to you, and I think I had to raise my hand. I'm like, I'm the Southern Conference chaplain. I think you guys forgot about me.
That was at the national convention where we first met.
I know it was. Yeah, I know. I had to stick it to them. But yeah, they totally forgot like that I was a Southern Conference chaplain. I'm like, Southern Conference chaplain. Right here. I'm in the back. Okay, so thanks, guys. I'm in the back over here.
In the rear with the gear. Anyway.
In the rear with the gear, which that's something a grunt never says ever. And I am in the rear with the gear as a chaplain.
Hey, by the way, hey Andrew, what's that sign behind you? It says Katrina and Andrew.
Oh, that is the poster board that my mom made for me and Katrina when we at our dinner, a reception dinner before we got married in 2018.
How's your mom doing, by the way? Not to
she's
get
good.
Away from the story.
No, she's good. She's feeling better. She's staying in bed. She's been in bed the whole time. She's got a caretaker woman helping her. I'm going up next week before I come to Kentucky. Or maybe actually, you know what? I'll go see her after. But I've got she fell and she hurt herself, and so she's okay. She's just she's watching movies and taking lots of Vicodin and Percocet, and
Maybe she's watching us right now.
Maybe.
She does not know. She thinks Facebook is the devil, by the way.
Oh.
But she's on Instagram. She actually, it's funny that you say that. She yelled at me a month ago for not liking enough of her posts on Instagram. I'm like, Mom, you're on Instagram? You're 76 years old. 76-year-olds don't hang out on Instagram.
Right.
But she has
see, I talk about my mother. Facebook ruined my mother too, because for many years she thought, because of Farmville, you could grow strawberries in 5 minutes.
I used to play that game all the time. Damn.
Yeah. I used to play that shit too. That shit was funny.
Oh, yeah. Same here. My poor mom, I regret the day I ever showed her Farmville, because boy, she drove me crazy with it.
Well, Katrina loves her games. I play one game. That's it. And I think it is Farmville. Like, it's with the corn and the wheat, and you put all this shit together. You make a pizza and bread and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I still play it. And I think I got like $200,000, and I'm at like 6,000 feet for the mine.
Farmville used to be on Facebook.
It used to be on Facebook. Now it's its own game now. Like it's its own app. It's its own app now.
Wow.
But hey, Darren, Richard, I think you guys played. What was that game that we? Well, you guys were probably older than me, but Oregon Trail.
Oregon Trail. Yeah.
Yeah.
When were you born?
Yeah, we used to play with real dirt and wagon wheels.
I was born in 66.
66. Darren, when were you born?
74.
Oh. Ooh.
See, you're a boot.
We got Grandpa Fleek over there. Damn.
Whoa.
So Fleek had Commodore 64, right?
I had pretty much all of them.
Yeah, I saw it once. I never played it. I saw it. I never played
I had one of those. I had like the original Atari.
Oh God.
Same.
Yeah. Like the duck hunting game was legit, man.
Oh, I've got fond memories of watching my little sister like go to tears and sling that little gun at the TV on duck hunt.
Oh God. Yeah,
so
you get into
I think
that,
it's the first recorded game rage in history.
Hey, Darren, are you ordained also? Can you marry people?
I can. I'm actually ordained through American Marriage Ministries right now. Thank you, Andrew.
You are welcome, dude. It's awesome. I love it.
It is. It's great. I've not done a wedding yet, but I have done a couple of celebration of life ceremonies. So because a lot of people, some people charge to do that. I don't.
No, I don't either. I don't charge for weddings.
If somebody calls me, I've heard of people that charge for them. If somebody calls me, hey, will you come, do a celebration of life? I'm like, where and when, Yeah, I don't mind doing it. In fact, it kind of gives you kind of, and it's going to sound a little strange, but it gives you a warm feeling to be able to actually offer, a service like that, to help a family heal. It's great stuff, man.
Yeah. Hey, I totally agree with you. It's when you bring two people that love each other together in the bond of marriage, which I did for Richard Fleek's daughter. Hi, Savannah. By the way, if you're watching. Hi, Rick. I hope you guys are doing well. But yes, I married Fleek's daughter. It was a beautiful ceremony. Man, I swear that was like one of the best weddings I've ever done was your daughter's wedding. That's awesome, man. I swear to God.
That's cool.
That's good stuff.
No, seriously, they had it like on this deck, like in this where'd they do it? At a brewery, on the outside of the brewery. And they had these this thing and the vines going down, and the best men were they were characters, all of them. It was just awesome. And then because I did this for Fleek, in the middle of the damn ceremony, I plug TSP the Scuttlebutt in the middle of the ceremony. It was awesome.
Why not? And why not?
Why not?
come on. If your own family's not going to support you, who's going to? I mean, really?
Right.
No. It was awesome. And then the photographer cool. They got, they were some really good pictures of Rick and Savannah. I think there was one picture in there that I actually liked of myself, because I think there was only one picture of me, because everyone else was Fleek and his wife and their family. And I was very lucky to get photographed like once, which was great. I thought it was awesome.
Yes, it was very cool.
Are you looking for that picture right now?
Let me see if I can find it.
Oh God. But no, hey Darren, it's really nice. And if you need a script for a wedding, I got one. I got a hippie one and I got a church one. So
that's another good thing too, is not being afraid to help each other out and trade information, because you'll meet a lot of guys in the organization. You know, they'll have all this information, but some of them, they kind of do this with it.
They hide it. Hey,
yeah.
Listen, I want to teach everybody how to do this. Like, you know, Fleek taught me how to be a commander. And then I asked a district commander, I was like, hey, and I'm not going to say his name. I'm like, hey, is it easier being a district commander than a post commander? He's like, hell yes, it is. I'm like, okay, I'm running for district commander.
I've not done it. I've not done it myself, but I've been told that by several that that position is easier than a post level.
Depends on depends
but
on. But
again, that also depends on the post and the district too, as well. You know, that's like, you know, apples and oranges.
What district are you, Darren?
I'm in District 14 in Kentucky.
How many districts in Kentucky?
There's technically 13 districts. But because we don't have a district 13.
Okay.
We've got everything but 13. There's 13 districts, but we don't have a district numbered 13.
Okay, so got it. How many posts in District 14?
10 as of right now.
Same as District 5. So if you were district commander, and this is what I've been told, you only have to talk to 20 people instead of how many people are actually in your post.
Right.
Which is, so you talk to the commander and the quartermaster of each post. That's it. Or sometimes just the quartermaster.
But we also try to, we open it, just like anybody else. We open it up for everybody to come. All the members are eligible to come, and we encourage it. So.
And you have a canteen at your post?
We do. We do, sir.
Liquor, beer.
Everything run on the level, legitimate, all licensing. We have gaming, charitable gaming installed.
So you got liquor in the. So you got liquor in the front and poker in the back.
Oh, that's a good one. But bump.
That's a classic. That's a classic.
Wait.
Sorry,
gambling.
I had to do it.
Gambling is legal in Kentucky, correct?
It's charitable gaming, yes.
Charitable gaming, got it.
See that's the difference. Yeah, all the money that we get from that goes to funding, of course, paying the bills here, but also to funding our projects, like community service and outreach. Yep,
Buddy Poppies, VMS.
Buddy Poppies. Yeah, because you can't, it only goes so far when it's free. You have to put money into it to get it out to the community. Yeah. That's like the hog roast,
man. It's an investment.
Yeah, it's like when we do our hog roast every year. You're looking at a $2,000 bill, and all we're doing is giving the food away. So,
yeah,
and we're staying up all night cooking a hog.
That is actually a great idea, Fleek.
Yes,
we need to get not Frontline. I don't know what you have planned for Frontline, but we might want to talk to Charlie about a hog roast and just doing that, like giving it away for responders, or Hog Fest. Hog Fest. TM Fleek. Hog Fest. I like it.
We can go hogging.
You have to do stuff like that to stay in. You got to stay in touch with your community too, because if your community doesn't see what you're doing,
actually, we might get shut down for that last one. Hog Fest, yes, but going hogging.
Let's go hogging.
We might get shut down for that. Maybe.
No, I like that name.
You might check your verbiage on that one.
Well, it's funny because we use that term in college a lot.
Yes. So the logo could be a fat pig with a mini skirt.
Okay, we're gonna get shut down. Facebook is not gonna like this one. Sorry, Zuckerberg. You might have to put us in jail for a couple of days. You know what? No. Fuck it. Who cares, man? What are you gonna do? Shut us down? We're still gonna do it. We're on Spotify. We're on YouTube. We're on Apple Podcast. I mean, what are you gonna do?
Give
us a little
move it to Rumble.
Rumble. Yeah, dude, that's another guy talking about Rumble. We should look into Rumble.
Hey, another thing. I know this is going to be kind of a little off subject, but speaking of VFW stuff, did you guys watch the testimony from our Commander-in-Chief, Dwayne Sarmiento?
Wow.
Can I go on record?
You can.
That man is the measuring stick for any national commander that goes in front of Congress.
Dude, it brought tears to my eyes.
I stand by it.
He was so passionate, and he's a Navy guy. Fleek, you love him. I can't wait to introduce you to him.
I've had the pleasure of meeting him several times. He actually visited our post, too, a while back when he was still senior vice commander-in-chief.
He is not.
Damn. He's a no-nonsense dude, man. He's awesome. Absolutely.
Where's he live
he's a great guy. Yeah, he's
awesome.
He's a great guy. His Dwayne Sarmiento. He is from the Department of New Jersey. He's wicked cool. He has not been to Tennessee yet, or if he has, they didn't tell the chaplain.
Can we get him on the show?
We're always the last to know, Andrew.
Dude, when he has done his commander-in-chief stuff, we could definitely get him on the show. Hell yeah.
You'll love him. I mean, he's down to earth. He's plain speaking.
Yeah.
He doesn't pretty it up when he talks.
No, dude, he talks from his heart, and he'll tell you to it straight, man. He did that to me. He was like, he said some shit to me that I thought I was like, damn. He's like, dude, I tell it to you straight. I'm like, well, thank you.
Oh
Chief.
Yeah, there's no zigzags
straight, man. If you're
it's A to B.
Yeah. And
how you doing? Good.
How you doing? But his next guy coming up is Al Liphart, and we've already had Al on this show.
I love Al.
Al's a good dude.
Al is gonna. Dwayne has done a great job. Al is going to get elected as chief of commander-in-chief on probably August. No, whatever that Monday is.
Yeah. Well, I think it's effective July 1st.
July 1st. Yeah. July 1st he comes into it, but he actually does a ceremony at National Convention. So, which I don't know. I could have that wrong. I probably am wrong about that.
But seeing guys like that's what makes me happy to be a part of this organization, man.
Yeah, and
Dwayne,
then
I'm not taking anything from Al, but Dwayne especially. I mean,
and then after that, which by the way, Al's a grunt. Al's infantry. This actually got posed to me by Ed. He's like, when was the last time we actually had a grunt commander-in-chief? It's been a long time since we've had an infantry commander-in-chief. Everyone else has been not a grunt, which I'm not going to say that on. I'm not going to call anybody in our organization that's higher up. I'm not going to call him that. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to do it.
A non-grunt.
Yeah, he said it.
Bait him. You're getting baited. You're getting baited.
His name is Richard Fleek. He said it. No, but then after Al, it's going to be Carol, who is going to be the first female commander-in-chief the VFW's ever had, ever in that whole 125 years we've been around. She's going to be the first female commander-in-chief, which that is very cool.
Groundbreaking and history making, baby.
Groundbreaking.
And I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
We're going to be alive. We're going to be, damn, man. You're probably going to be taking over as Southern Conference chaplain when Carol steps aboard.
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see what the plan, what the big man upstairs has in store for me, man.
Hey, listen, if I get, district commander, then the next year I'm running for junior vice, and I'm hoping that by the time I'm commander, if I become junior vice and go through the chairs, I hope to be commander. I'll probably be hopefully commander by the time Carol takes over, or it could be Carol or the one after her. I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you, dude, you'll be national chaplain by that time. Damn.
Well, man, wouldn't that be awesome?
Just the national chaplain, does he get paid?
I don't think he does, but I mean, look,
they get a stipend
I'm not doing it for a paycheck. Look, I'm not doing it for a paycheck, because.
But dude,
to me, that job is very important.
Yeah.
If you become national chaplain, you get to say the prayers at the opening session of the national convention on national TV, which is awesome.
Hey, that's just a perk, though. I mean, really,
that's a perk. But you get to pray over 1.5 million people.
Now that's an extreme honor.
And you're not Joel Osteen.
That's an extreme honor. No.
You're not Osteen, because you're way cooler than that guy. Way cooler. And Osteen, you can take that to the bank. Darren, dude, this guy way better, man. Way better.
Well, I don't think you'll see me and Kenneth Copeland, drinking tea together or anything. But...
Oh boy. You can ride on his jet.
Yeah, you'll find me there. But
Lord have mercy, dude, we're gonna get in so much trouble for this episode.
So much trouble.
My God, dude, the feds are gonna be calling us.
Here's the
thing. You need to shut down. Shut this down now.
You have to approach this. You have to approach this like anything with some integrity and honesty.
Yeah. Integrity
people look at stuff yours age. Oh, it's broke. No, it's not broke, because it's like with the military. If it's not broke, don't fix it. But you can always add to it without taking away.
Hey, just like the bylaws, man.
Right, and that's like with the recover, repair, return. I want to add that to the chaplaincy someday when I get to the national level. Because if you start with the chaplains and it spreads out from there, who wins? The veterans do. The veterans and the families that we support. And that's where the rubber meets the road, guys.
Dude, that is exactly what the definition of pastoral care is. And Darren, you are doing it, and I'm proud to know you. Fleek, it looks like we're getting at an hour and 9 minutes.
We're at an hour and 10 right now.
Hour and 10. Yeah. Do you wanna ask a question, or do you want me to?
No,
you do it. I did it last time.
Nope, you ask it.
Okay, yeah.
Are you sure?
Yep, go for it.
Okay. Darren, do you have any, we do this for all of our guests, do you have any saved rounds or words of wisdom for anyone going into service, into the military?
For anyone going into service, the first bit of advice I would give someone, because that, a lot of people, that's not a flippant choice. It's a lot, because as you know, anyone that served will tell you, it's not just a job. It really is a lifestyle. I always highly recommend talk to a veteran. If you were 18, 19 years old and you're thinking about joining the military, I will never talk you out of it. But please talk to a veteran. Get some of that early experience. People call that like cheating on the test. No, it's not cheating on the test. Get that extra knowledge beforehand going in, and pick a job that you're passionate about. Because then it's not a job. It's fun.
Adventure.
No matter what occupation you take in the service, it's work and it's going to be hard. But if you do something you love, like my grandfather said, you'll never work a day in your life.
For sure.
God, that's good. That's good. That should definitely go in the book. I like that one.
You got to. I mean, you got to.
The Navy definitely opened up plenty of doors for me. If it wasn't for the Navy, I wouldn't have this cookbook, From Sailor to Backyard Cook. That's just one small thing. This podcast, my other podcast, my nonprofit, I wouldn't have any of this stuff if I wasn't a veteran.
Sure, dude. I wouldn't be in the. I wouldn't know you guys if I didn't join the service. Because now I've met you.
This is true.
You know, I've met you 4 years ago. I met Fleek 6 years ago. I don't know. Yeah. I've known him forever. He's like an uncle that I, always like to go visit for barbecue.
Well, and look at the travel opportunities we had. I mean, never in a million years did I. When I was 18, I never would. If you had told me I would have lived in Germany for 5 years, I would have laughed at you.
When's the next time I'm going to go to Dubai? Okay, not anytime soon, but I've been twice. I love it.
Yeah, spent a total of 2.5 years in the Middle East. I basically got to physically see where the Bible was written.
Yeah, dude, Fleek was fucking chasing Russians and keeping us safe.
It's true.
Well, I was a fucking baby or a junior high school. I don't even know. But he was chasing Russians in the Bering Sea, doing like
true story.
No, seriously. He was like Hunt for Red October, and
except
he
was
on
like, top of the water.
He was killing it on the Carl.
That would explain the likeness to Sean Connery Fleek has. I see it.
Yeah, right on.
He's the Russian sub-commander. He is.
I knew
he's the Russian sub-commander.
Except for I was on a carrier.
But he was on a carrier.
I like the I like the other one. Was it Ned Beatty? Because he had his dog with him.
Oh no, that's no. That's Crimson Tide.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, and it's not Ned Beatty. It's Bat 21. Gene Hackman.
Gene Hackman. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, Gene Hackman and Denzel Washington.
I was like, hell yeah.
And Viggo Mortensen. Yeah, Viggo Mortensen was the WEPS officer. Denzel was the XO. Whatever his name.
Stand by
it. Dude. But I know who you're. The chief of the boat. He does look like Ned Beatty, but it wasn't Ned Beatty. It was somebody else. I can't remember his name.
Yeah.
But he was a big fat guy.
Yeah. For some reason,
just like Ned Beatty. Ned Beatty's a great actor. He was great in Superman, man. Loved him.
He was really good in when he was bent over that log.
Oh my God! Really? Wow!
That movie scarred me,
dude. You know what? I have never watched that movie. No, it's
You never seen that movie?
No.
It's a Burt Reynolds movie.
Burt Reynolds. What's it called? Shit.
Deliverance.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I never. That's like Eastern Kentucky, right?
Yeah. You got a lot of that shit going on over there, don't you?
I'm just kidding, Darren. Darren, I'm kidding. Oh,
Darren. Chaplain, you can't talk to chaplains like that.
You would think. I mean, come on. I mean,
hey, dude,
he's professional courtesy. Come on.
He said some much harsher stuff to me, and you know what?
I will deny it.
Hey, wait! Before we sign off, I want to show you something. We reached a couple more cities.
No.
Wow.
550. We're in 559 cities right now.
That's amazing.
Thank y'all.
Congratulations, guys.
How many countries? Are we still in 53 countries?
34 countries.
34.
Yep, 559 cities.
Wow.
Dude, congratulations, guys. Big ups to you guys.
Is Murfreesboro on there?
Yeah. There's a couple of people out from Murfreesboro that listen.
Really? Wow.
Not many. I think Dave Rogers listens to us.
Who?
Dave Rogers.
Does he? Hi, Dave. How you doing, man? Yeah.
So dude, they got the antenna tied to the top of the tree and stuff like that. Duct tape.
Hey, I don't know if you've heard this, but he moved platforms. I guess he's doing his cooking on TikTok now or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Okay.
Right on.
Sorry. Hey, and good luck. Good luck in the elections, Dave, because you and I are going mano y mano.
Head to head.
Head to head.
It's gonna be like Mike Tyson and Logan.
Wow.
Wow. That's awesome.
There was
Dude,
no
that's
pumping
that's
brakes
going
for
in
that
the
one, huh?
cookbook.
Yeah.
No, seriously, Dave, good luck.
Yeah.
With everything that you're doing. Good job with the national home, giving that check
Yeah.
to them. I do have to give him, props for that because he did raise the
Yeah.
national
Yeah.
home a lot of money.
Yeah, exactly.
I
I
set
mean,
the
and
guy
it-
up
and
with
it-
a. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I set Dave up with a free roof.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah, that's right. And
Mhm.
I think you actually commented on one of his posts the other day. I did see that, sir.
Yeah.
I loved it. He's like, I
Yeah.
want to cook.
Yeah. So Dave doesn't really like me. So anytime I talk about Dave, it's a little shot. It's a little. I'm just
Oh.
poking.
Eh, eh.
He'll get
I'll
over
poke
it.
here, I'll poke there. Hey, he does it with me too. So
Yeah, of course.
Fair enough.
All right. Is there anything else before we sign off there, pal?
no, man, that was a great episode, Darren. You did a great job. Get back to work. Make sure
Yeah,
you count
I
that money
really appreciate you guys
twice.
giving me a chance.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hey, when you're a national chaplain, let us know and we'll get you back on.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I would love it. I would absolutely love it, man.
Do a follow up.
Dude, Darren, you killed it tonight, man. You're awesome. Thank you so much.
Hey, the
All right.
pleasure was mine, guys.
Thank
I
you,
really
man.
appreciate it.
Yeah, we love you.
Darren.
See you
All right.
guys.
Hold on a second.
all-
I'm just gonna hit end and
It's all in
peace
good
out.
fun, guys, to the people that we made fun of. It's all in
Yeah.
good fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't.
Oh,
we don't mean it. All right. Till next Sunday.